Hi guys, this is Joe Doyle here from TenantReference.ie. Today I'm just making a short video to show exactly what we do at TenantReference.ie, what the site does and how you guys can use it there. The video is going to be maybe between 10 and 12 minutes long, and if you could definitely watch the entire video, it will be entirely beneficial to yourself when you go to use the site. So right now we're on the home page of the site, and the scenario is, let's say I am a letting agent. Excuse me. I'm a letting agent and a tenant has came to me and is looking to rent a particular property. I simply ask this particular tenant what is his last address. The tenant in this case has given me his last address as 82 Greenfort Lawns. So we put in 82 Greenfort, we conduct the search, the address is on our system, and we're then immediately given the option to speak to the agent or landlord of the property. We click this button, and we're given the prompt: thank you for using TenantReference.ie, call landlord feature. By clicking OK, you're going to Tenant Reference terms and conditions. There are further terms and conditions that would have been agreed to when you are setting up your account there. By clicking OK, you agree to spend 1 credit from your account. So we press OK. A text message has been sent to both yourself and the point of contact for the address searched, and then it gives the countdown until the time, seconds until call be made, and it's a countdown timer. This is how the text message appears on my iPhone. It is from TenantRef, and it says a text message in much the normal way as you get a text message from any other number. The content of the text message: TenantReference.ie wants to contact you. You will receive a call in 60 seconds from a number appearing as unknown. Please take this call, thank you. The text message is sent as way of a prompt so that you don't not take the call. Within 60 seconds after receiving the text message, you get the call. Note that the number appears as unknown. This is due to the system that we use. We cannot get it to generate a number, so it comes as unknown. But however, you've been received a text message to instruct you to take this call, and you will then know where it was coming from. While the searcher is at his computer here, the next message is: was this call connected successfully? This instance we'll select yes, it was. We're then on to what's called the search summary. As you can see, my name is here, the time and date of the search, the address for the property being searched. 1, 2 and 3 cannot be amended. They are generated by the system. Address number 4, address for which the search is being conducted. Let's say we're doing it for 23 Example Street, Dublin 10. And a couple of questions we need to ask the owner of 82 Greenfort Lawns to see, is the particular tenant eligible for me to let him live in 23 Example Street. So questions you might ask: was the property, in general terms, was the property maintained and kept in good condition? We'll select yes in this case. The rent for the property was kept up to date. Again, we'll select yes. Was the tenancy a good tenancy? We'll select yes. Based on the search results, of course you can ask some further questions yourselves there, but based on the search results, I've decided not to recommend this tenant for the property listed in section 4. In this case, we will select yes. Last question: was the person giving you the reference helpful to you? If you select no, the TenantReference.ie office is notified of this, and we keep tabs on landlords who are not helpful to other landlords or agents when they get a call to assist them in obtaining a reference on a particular tenant. But in this case, we'll say yes. We'll generate the report. The report is then generated, as you can see it's loading there now, in PDF format. It's a 4-page report. First page is called a search report. Again, gives the time and date of the search, the address of the property being searched, and the address for which the search is being conducted, search ID number, and who's carrying out the search. It gives the answers to the questions. As you can see, they're all yes. And page 1 is the agent's copy. As page 1 is the agent's copy, the agent will retain this and he may attach it to the back part of the lease or whatever he may use. Page 2 is again an identical search report. However, this is the landlord's copy, and this is given to the landlord along with the search receipt given to the landlord. As you can see, 1 credit has been used, which is £24.99. Fourth page is the certificate. As you can see, the landlord's name is on this, and the address of the property for which the search was conducted, 23 Example Street. It says Joe Doyle is a participant in the TenantReference.ie Openness and Transparency Initiative to promote responsible behaviour by tenants in the private sector for their property at, and as we have the address here, 23 Example Street. TenantReference.ie is an open community to allow its participants to share information about tenants and tenancies for registered properties. All instances of this tenancy will be made available to future inspection. This serves as a warning to your tenant. Before he even moves into the property, he's been notified that if he gets up to anything that's less than desirable, it will be recorded here, and this may follow and cause him trouble down the line. Also, immediately upon conducting the search, you will see that the searcher, in this case myself, has got an email from TenantReference.ie, the search report, receipt and certificate of registration. These are there forevermore for the searcher. I've just skipped back to the search summary page here, and where we were asked the question, was this call connected successfully? As you can see, the balance is 90 credits, and one of them has just been expended to conduct this search. If we select no, we're brought to this page and the credit is immediately refunded to the account of the searcher. We're sorry, due to the unsuccessful call, your credit has been returned. The office is also notified of this, and we keep tabs of continual unsuccessful calls, and we will assist searchers in conducting these calls ourselves thereafter. The way you pay for these searches is done by credits, as we said earlier. Each credit costs just approximately €25. However, agents and landlords can obtain these credits free of charge, and we'll show you about that now in a minute. Let's take you up into your My Account page. So if we go down here to the credits, you can buy credits. You click this, you go in, you buy your credits, enter your credit card detail, credit usage history. You can see all the usage of the credits that I've been doing, I've done myself there, just for the purpose of searches and everything else. And you can see this one here. The property to rent was 23 Example Street, and the tenant previously lived in 82 Greenford Lawns. In the search summary, there's a PDF of the report that we just looked at there a moment ago. You go back to My Account again, you can see credit purchase history. There's three ways to obtain credits. Either you purchase them by paying cash, they are offered by the TenantReference.ie admin, in which case they cost you nothing, or you get them claimed. Now this is the important part. For every property that is claimed by a landlord or an agent, they are given one free credit. What is claimed? Well, we have the database there of all the rental properties in Ireland, and what we are attempting to do is to get a phone number or a name next to each of those properties, so that when somebody opts to carry out the search, the number is there to contact them. So we're incentivizing the landlords and agents to claim as many properties as possible. So a landlord may own 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 properties, but an agent may manage hundreds, and for every property he claims, he's given one credit. So it's quite substantial there, the amount of money that he can earn there. I'll just take you back here to the My Account again, where we said that purchasing the credits is different. The purchase history is different from the usage history. Just because you've used the credit does not mean that you have, just because you've used the credit doesn't mean you've purchased it, and the agents can pass this cost of this credit, whether they paid it or not, onto their landlord, as we see on page 3 of the search receipt, and it's given as $24.99. If you go back to the My Account page here again, you will see there's another tool that's quite useful. May not be as useful for agents because I'm sure they'll have their own system, but definitely useful for landlords. If we click the Landlord's Friend Management tool, this is a tool that's available to all users of TenantReference.ie completely free. And let's take this property, for example, Coonamara, which is one I've set up myself for the purpose of this test. All the key information on this property is here. Let's look at the property details. We have the address, Kilrush, County Clare, a long way from where I live, and there's a couple of pieces of information on the property. You also have these other tabs here, and when you go through them, you can put in your GPRN number, your MPRN, cable TV, broadband, whatever utilities you may have. You put your account numbers in there, and they're all stored safely. Insurance renewal date, insurance policy numbers, content details, double bed, purchase from Woody's, the date of purchase, if there's a warranty expiry, single bed. Same with white goods where warranty may be more applicable. But you can have everything there at the touch of a button, and this can be available to yourself then at a click of a button on your iPhone, so you don't need to go routing, you know. When we go back here to the tenancy details, Where do we get the tenant from? Was there an agent involved? What was his name? The date of the tenancy commencement, the length of time when he lived there, gas meter readings, ESB readings, the date they were taken. And if you want to add another tenancy, you just click add new. So when that tenant moves out and another one moves in, you save them, and it goes on and on and on, and you have it there forevermore going forward. Again, as I said, this is completely free. The only thing that people are paying for is the use of the search facility. Let me see, do we have anything more to say? There's nothing more that we can say to yourself there on this at this stage. You can search here, you can search here, you can search in my account, search the database. They're all the exact same searches. Right now, after a couple of months in, we have 7,000 properties claimed in Dublin. There's 83,368 rental properties in Dublin, and we're aiming to saturate that. So we've just less than 10%. Most of the properties that we were aiming for was Clondalkin, of which we've around 1,300 properties. I think there's 1,900 rental properties, so we've another 600 properties to go in Clondalkin, of which we'll then be fully saturated, and we'll go on and on and on. So guys, if there's anything we can do to help, definitely look at the site, go through it there. Our contact details are on the home page. There we are, we're in Crag, just off Crag Road and Station Road in Clondalkin. There's a phone number. We can be emailed at info@TenantReference.ie. Do go and like our Facebook page, and if you have any queries, give us a call. There's a lot of skepticism about this. Well, I won't say there's a lot of skepticism. There was some skepticism because people haven't seen this service before in Ireland, but it's available for every rental market all over the world, and for some reason it wasn't available in Ireland for a long time. But it's here now, and it's here to stay, and hopefully bad tenants that are acting in the MAGA will be a thing of the past as a result of myself and people using this service. Thanks for your time. Thank you.